The Justice League recastings give the DCU new longevity behind the several next years. Superman Legacy will kick off a new universe that is intended to last for many years, just as the Marvel Cinematic Universe has lasted for well over a decade. One major reason that the MCU has achieved such longevity is that it was able to nail down several key actors to reprise their roles over a period of many different years. Sometimes in as many as 10 films, the DCU will need to do likewise with its most important characters, and while David Cornsweet, the best Superman casting of all time, may be willing to commit to such numbers for Superman, the same certainly couldn't be said for all of the actors who formed the DCEU's Justice League. Hence why, Henry Cavill, he's getting up there in age. Ben Affleck, he's getting up there in age. Gal Gadot getting a little long in the tooth. Jason Momoa, again, same thing. He's getting a little too old to play Aquaman. That's why he's playing Lobo. All these actors that were in the DCEU, they were getting older. And quite frankly, with the exception of maybe in terms of box office and general appeal, I think Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa were two of the most beloved DCEU characters that general audiences love. Not the hardcore fan base, which is a fucking tiny minority. I'm talking about overwhelmingly the general audience, the general population. They really loved those actors playing those roles, for the most part at least. Most of the original Justice League castings date all the way back to 2016's Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, one of the DCU's first films. By the time the DCU officially kicks off in 2025, actors like Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa will have been playing their respective superhero roles for 9 years. For context, the MCU featured Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man for 11 years, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow for 9 years, and Chris Evans as Captain America for 8 years before their retirement in Avengers Endgame. As such, it wouldn't be surprising if many of the actors from the DCEU Justice League were preparing to retire from their respective roles before too long. I mean, that was the game plan, right? Before Warner Brothers completely just screwed up everything. Keeping them around in the DCU would doom popular characters like Wonder Woman and Aquaman to severely limited roles. Yeah, it would just completely undermine what James Gunn is trying to do, and it wouldn't make any sense, and people would be confused. Like, wait a minute, why? Wait, so Henry Cavill's gone, Ben Affleck's gone, there's a new Batman, there's a new Superman, but Gal Gadot's staying as Wonder Woman, and Jason Momoa is still Aquaman? Like, what the fuck's going on? It would have been too confusing, and it ultimately would have been dumb. Ultimately, it simply makes more sense to recast their roles entirely and start fresh, which is what James Gunn did. And I don't want to hear about, well, he's keeping Peacemaker, and so how come he's keeping Amanda Waller? Do you really find Peacemaker to be a crucial part of the DCU? Do you really think that? Do you really seeing a Peacemaker trilogy in the works? Do you really think Peacemaker is that level of an iconic character, such as the Batman, Superman? Do you see James Gunn using Peacemaker in a Justice League movie? No. So shut the fuck up, you fucking nerds. Oh my god, these people. The comic book movie fandom is so goddamn idiotic, it makes my brain hurt. Or at least some of them, but my god. James Gunn's alleged plan to recast every member of the Justice League may be upsetting to many fans of the DCU. Oh well, get over it. Stop acting like fucking babies. But it is ultimately the healthiest option for the future of DC movies. Not only would the DCU now feel like its own distinct franchise, but it also has a better chance of doing justice to these characters for many years to come. No pun intended. And that's exactly what I've been saying for God knows how long. But of course, you have the Snyder cultists crying every goddamn day. I want Henry Cavill back. I want Ben Affleck back. Why is James Gunn keeping Peacemaker? How come I can't get any pussy to save my fucking life? I use my mom's credit card, but still. James Gunn did what needed to be done. What the DC brand needed, because the DC brand right now is in the shitter. It's in the shitter, which breaks my heart because I love DC. Now James Gunn has the ultimate opportunity to restore the brand, restore the image, get people back on board with the DCU after Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers completely failed the general audience in delivering a cohesive, popular successful cinematic universe. Love you all. Stay safe. Hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok. Your sisters, Ash Cheeks. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? And as always, truth out.
Nice.